Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Server Play. This is Scoots42, and we're picking up almost where we left off. I did do a little bit of work, which I'm just kind of going around, hopefully doing my final pass, making sure that there's nothing in the way. I did need to clear just a tiny bit out here. There were a bunch of trees that was, basically growing up into where this is, where I'm wanting this to be. I think this is barely clearing, but I believe we can leave that for now. Like I said, I think it's just barely clearing it right there, and that's fine. We can always clear that out later. Let's see, I'm just kind of going around the underside of this. I'm not so worried about the top, obviously, but under here, I want to make sure that it's good and clear. And there were a few trees over in this area here that I had to clear out as well. So I want to make sure that's, this is all perfectly solid, and it looks like it is. So what I can do now, we're going to set up an exporter. Actually, you know what? I just realized something. I don't know if I'll be able to do it quite that way, because I kind of wanted some pretty granite. So what we'll do, here's what we'll do. Let's do a couple of things. Let's get this guy here. And I did go ahead and make our augment, and I'm going to need a couple other things. So let's see. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, kit. That's what I need. I need the augment kit first. We'll need one of those for sure. There we go. And we should just be able to... Bam, there we go. Now I should be able to pop this in there, no problem. And you can see how now we'll be able to create granite once we pipe some water. And let's just move you. I always forget about that. Let's see, where's the dank knoll? There it is. Well, you know what? That'll be fine for now, whatever. Let's set this down, maybe right there. We'll need to run back over to the base and grab the network card. You can see, I'm like just running out of space for the vision that I had over here. So I may well move some of this stuff. I've already been thinking I may move the storage, because I kind of want to redo my storage. Because it's not horrible yet, but if I don't do something soon, it will be. So that's heavy on my mind. I may just want to go ahead and redo the storage. Because there were some things I never really got to with it. I wanted to do some custom drawers, which I never really got around to doing. So I think with this new base, I think that'll be a good chance for me to get into doing the custom colors on the drawers that I wanted to do. I just think that's one of the things I'm definitely thinking about moving over here. So let's right-click you a couple times. Really should set a new charge order point over there. Let's get you back in there. I like this base. I'm not going to do a whole lot to it, really, as far as tearing it down. Most of it's going to stay intact. But I am thinking about just, bringing the storage over. And that might give me a little bit more to do some automated machines over there in that basement. I haven't really thought it all the way through yet. But there are definitely some things we need to get done over here today so we can keep moving forward. One of them is we're going to need a couple of exporters. Let's just order a few of them, just in case I think of something else that would be handy to have. And let's get some granite. Now, I wish that there was a good way to chisel this stuff. Oh, we're going to do this now, huh? Like I wish I still haven't really found a way to automate the chiseling. Let's take a look at granite bricks, for instance. See, the only way to get these is from chiseling. And what's going to make a nice... Let's see... I guess we could go with Celtic. And I think I like looking at this stuff in my eye chisel. The eye chisel's pretty cool. So let's take a look at Celtic. And I'll show you guys why I like doing this in the eye chisel, just by the way. I can kind of cycle through this without having to place this in the world. And it'll show me, you know, what this is going to look like. So that's pretty cool. So if we did, say, polished granite, for instance, that's a panel, hollow, you know, no big deal on the hollow, really. Some of the textures might change a little bit, like if you're using this encased granite, you know, that's going to change it a little bit. That would be a plus. For most cases, though, I think looking at it, ooh, I am liking the arrayed bricks. What about layers? Jelly bean might not be bad. That French. Ooh, the dent. I wonder what that's going to look like on a donut. Small disordered. The disordered tiles might be kind of cool. But man, I liked the arrayed bricks, so I think that's what I'm going to go with. So let me get... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Let's get as much granite as we can hold. And I'll show you guys another neat little trick we can do with the eye chisel. I don't think you guys have seen me play with this eye chisel a whole bunch. This is honestly the first time, this series is the first time I've ever really played with it. Doing really, really good with resources, and we started doing good with resources so early in this pack that I've been able to basically play with a lot of stuff that I've never played with before. And one of the things I want to get into, I'll just let you in on the secret here, I would like to start getting a little bit done with some astral sorcery. Alright, so this is what I've decided to go with. And you can, if you look in the inventory, you can see that all of this granite is highlighted. If I hold down Shift, I get the option to chisel all. So that does save me a little bit of time. So I can dump this all in here. And remember, we're going to need a lot of granite. And I mean a lot. Let's go ahead and get you ready. That'll give us one more spot we can play with here in the inventory. And let's get as much of this out of the inventory as we can. I don't need that bow. Let's see, I think you can go up there. And let's set you back to regular mode here. There we go. Anything else? I think you guys can just go up here for now. I'll probably just want you and you more than likely. Boy, I could just feel him sneaking up on me. Alright, so let's get a little bit more granite out. We should be able to chisel a fair amount of it now. There we go. Now I can get a little bit more. Nice. And what did we decide to go with? Arrayed bricks, is that right? I think so. Chisel all. And let's pop you guys in here. Nice. So if I flip that on, nice. Did we run through all of those already? Nice. You can see it's going to take quite a few. Quite a few indeed. So let's get our exporters here. We're going to want a few of those. At least 2 to start with. And let's get a little bit of cable. That ought to do. Let's just get another stack of that going. Because why not? Alright, so on one side we're going to want lava, and on the other side we're going to want water. Do I have a lava bucket? No. Oh, but I do have a lava fabricator. You know what? There is a little lava lake right over here. Sometimes I forget. Doing things the old vanilla way is not always a bad thing. It should have been a little... There it is. See it right on the mini-map. Right over here. Nice. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, so one of you guys is going to be lava, fluids. What? Are you serious? Did I not just have a bucket of lava? Unbelievable. Alright. Where'd you go? There it is. Bucket of lava. Well, at least there's plenty of lava over there if it happens again. Let's not have the lava selected this time. Not really sure where that lava went. I mean, I thought it would have gone in here, but apparently not. And what we want is that. There we go. So now we'll have a bucket of lava in here. And I believe I saw a bucket of water in there, which is good. Bucket of water. And fluids. Alright, so... Oh my goodness. It's gonna drive me nuts. Configuration, input. Do I not have lava in the grid? That is a good question. We might need to do something about it. But I think that could very well be what is going on. And I do not have lava in the grid, so let's do that. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I think, you see, this is again part of the problem, is I'm just, running out of space over here. Let's get a drum, preferably one that is empty. There we go. Let's get an ender tank. Oh, there's one already. Nice. So if I put, let's say you right here. Actually, I think I'm doing this backwards. let's put you here first. And let's put you underneath. Will you? Yes, nice. So now all we should need is an external storage, which I just happen to have. And let's get that bucket of lava. And we are going to set you to fluids, lava, and let's, before the inventory gets too crazy, put some of that stuff away. Let's see, I'll need a wrench. Crescent hammer, where art thou? There you are. There we go. Nice. So is this going to be one of those deals where I need to turn it off and on? And it looks like it. Off you go, and then back on. Yes? Lava now? Yes, nice. So, let's head back. Is it sunrise? Good. Let's head back over here, where hopefully this guy is finally going to start making some granite for us. I want to make sure not to run out of granite. And there are other specializations that we can have this guy make. Get it out of there. Nice. So are you making granite now? Yes. Cool beans. Very good. So let's have you just do like an import thing. Do we have an importer? Let's go ahead and ask for one. And let's get some of this other crazy stuff put away. And let's get the rest of our granite out of here, or at least as much of it as we can. Nice. That is crazy. I think this is going to look really, really nice. I'm already liking it. But man, it is going to take a ton of material to make this happen. Which is why I'm going through the trouble to make this igneous extruder. There we go. Set that there, and we're going to set you to export from the top, and I believe we'll just need a cable. Nice. So you should there it goes. And let's get a stack upgrade. Get one of those going. Speed upgrades might be handy. They might not. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how quick that goes. Let's get the rest of our granite out of here. Nice. Chisel. Nice. This is going to be super, super nice. And I do have a plan. Like, our base isn't going to live inside of this donut. I think I'm going to have some fun stuff inside of the donut. I've got plans for inside of the donut. But the main base, the actual base, we're going to be using the builder quite a lot to make this happen. I'm going to have like some kind of a platform on the inside, And I haven't quite decided on what kind of a roof I want yet. I'm leaning heavily towards a top dome, which I think will be really super cool. I've got an idea for that. But I may go with a pyramid shape. I haven't completely decided. I might even go with just a smaller donut. But what I will say about that is that's just crazy. Honestly, the idea of doing a smaller donut to me is just kind of a nuts. It would be cool if I could make it happen, I think. It might look cool, but I don't know how functional it would be. Much the same with having the entire base on the inside of this. I just don't know how functional that would end up being. But with a nice large open area on the inside, I think would definitely be looking at some good functionality. I also believe this is going to be tall enough to have at least 2 levels, and that's kind of my plan. And then down underneath, I haven't completely decided if I want to go with pillars, or if I want to go with, maybe they look like pillars but are actually like basement rooms. So I think, there's a lot that we could definitely do here, and I think that'll be really cool if we can flush those ideas out. Let's do a stack upgrade into you. Nice. And you're not using any extra lava, you're just using water, I believe. So that is really cool. I like that. What I might do, though, is let's see if we can get some speed augments in you. Some of these guys. Probably need a few of those. There we go. Nice. Oh yeah, look at that. That's much better. Much, much better. Let's see how we're doing on granite now. We've got enough to do a little bit more. Just a little bit. Let's get this stuff chiseled. Nice. And then what I'm thinking is I'll probably go with some kind of a top dome, which I'm really leaning towards doing out of some kind of glass. And if I can figure out where a good center for this is, at the very top of it is probably where I will do my astral sorcery bit. That's kind of what I'm thinking for now. Let's see. Let's take a look. Do I have a book on astral sorcery already? I think I might. Got quite a few books. I don't. I could have sworn I had an astral sorcery journal. Looks like I can only make it in a luminous crafting table, really? Astral tome, okay. You know what? That actually might be back at my base. That might be one of the few things I never actually moved anywhere. Wonder, are you in here? Astral tome, nice. Can I combine you with the Akashic tome? I can. Sweet. So let's take a little sneak peek here at what we're going to be getting into. I don't know that I've done anything with this. constellation paper. We've gotten into that a little bit. And so, for instance, the different constellations that I found, I can actually stick these. If you shift right click the book, you can actually pop those in your book. Let's see, I think I might have a few more in here. I do. We've got a few of them. I think we've got the ones that we need to start off with. Anyway, so let's shift right click again. Avitas, Amara, Evorcio, Vicio. Nice. Nice. That. We have no idea what they do, of course. But we've got a few of them. I do wish I didn't have to like zoom all the way in here like that. Alright, so we started with our constellation papers. Ancient shrines. We kind of know about that a little bit. I think I may have shown you guys some of that stuff. Really? Every single time? I don't know how big of a fan I am of that. Resonating wand, we're going to want to make one of those. Let's see, the resonating wand, we're actually going to want to make one of those first off. I don't know that I've made one. When it's held in either hand at night, it vibrates and emits energetic sparks of white light that gather in seeming random locations around the surface of the land. And basically what that's telling us is that's where we need to dig. I might have some rock crystals in here. It's very possible. I don't remember getting any. I don't have anything from Astral Sorcery yet. Yeah, not a thing. So I think, you know, once we're able to get, now let's take a little bit of a nap here. Once we're able to get ourselves some stuff, I think I do have the aquamarine. Let's take a look. And again, part of the problem too is I've lost all my waypoints. A while back I had a hard drive failure. These are the things that we're going to be after, and they come from these, the rock crystal ores. I could have sworn that I had some, but maybe I didn't. Oh, weird. I didn't realize they had all of those. Let's see, we're going to need marble, aquamarine, and an ender pearl, which I should have aquamarine. There we go. We've got a few. Let's take half a stack. Sounds good. We're going to want some marble. A couple pieces ought to be fine. And an ender pearl, which I think we can spare one. I think we can spare one for that. Now, I think I may have been smart enough to put a matter transmitter. I did. Good. So let's pop over to the Astral Sorcery area. Nice. And I do have a crafting table here already. So we should, with relatively little effort, be able to get at least a resonating one. If there's no shift clicking apparently. I think this is what we're doing. Nice. Well, that was pretty good. Even that, you know. Awesome. Let's see, Astral Sorceries. street space. Here we go. Now, from what I understand, the wand will only work at night. You know, so we can look around here now all we want, and I don't believe we're going to find anything. We basically have to wait for the nighttime for that. So let's put some of our junk up. Did I not? I could have sworn I put that in our book. Did I already have one in there? Oh, I already had one in there. Okay. So we'll just go ahead and pop you in the grid. The string, that can go away. And we're getting close to needing a new eye chisel. For which I need a diamond chisel. Diamond chisel, there you are. So we should be able to get a new eye chisel here. There we go. And these do last quite a while, by the way. I've been using the crap out of that one to do a lot of stuff. Oh, no, I want granite, thank you. Oh, we're getting some healthy granite back. You guys can live up here for now. Nice. And arrayed bricks. Chisel all. Nice. You can see it's barely using any durability every time I do that. I just when we started chiseling this granite, I'd already used the eye chisel a significant amount. Some other things. Oh, you know what we should do? I think I know why we didn't have more in there. We had a good amount. And you're probably back at it. Let's do this. There we go. So now that's going to run even if I go to play in other areas. You know what I do wish this pack had was some kind of torch master. And we are going to have a lot of fun clearing that area out. There are going to be mobs galore. And I think you guys might see why I'm wanting to go with this, because to me this just looks like a natural entrance right here. You know, I'll be able to kind of clear this out pretty easy. Let's see, how tall are you? 2, 3, and I mean this, it's much larger than it looks. I mean, even just this is much larger than it actually appears to be. So how close are we getting? I mean, this is going to take a lot. Lots and lots and lots. Somewhere in the neighborhood of 40 to 55,000, if I remember right. I wish there was kind of a way. And that's just a hollow torus. I mean, that's not even considering. Let's see here, granite. That's not even considering what we would have done had there been a solid torus. Nice. I am really liking that. Let's see, what do you look like on the bottom? I mean, like, how realistic is it going to be? And I think it's going to be incredibly realistic to do, like, room-sized pillars. So I think that might come in kind of handy. And just to give you guys an idea, let me get some of the marble here. That's marble, sir, not maple. Marble. Let's get a stack of it and run it through the chisel here. As you can see, we have lots and lots of options for different marble chisels. Let's see here. See, that's a concave pillar. That might not be bad. I do want to do some kind of pillar. That might not be bad. A simple pillar. Ooh, the convex pillar looks nice. Rough pillar. Ooh, that looks even nicer. We could do a capped Greek. That's decor capped. Ooh, I like that too. Plain capped. Ooh, that's not bad either. These all look really nice. I'm just going to have to... Oh, I think we might have a winner. A Greek capped white pillar. I really like that. The scribed pillar, not so much. Ornamental pillars, again, I don't know. The ruined astral sorcery pillar, though, not sure I'm a fan. Let's see. Ooh, the Zag's kind of cool. I'm definitely thinking there was one of the cap ones here that I liked. I think it was the Greek cap, so that's what I'm going to do. And let's see here. Let's come under here. Just kind of take a little bit of a look at what this could end up looking like. Because I kind of want to give it, you know, a look like it's resting on this stuff. That's kind of my thought process here. So it'll be something like that. And what I'll probably do is, you know, like under here-ish, we'll do, you know, something like this. I'll have to be careful about that. I don't know if I don't know if there's anything I'll actually do about that. I probably won't be able to do anything about that unless I can... Yeah. That won't be terrible. I mean, we'll have to play around with this a little bit. I'm thinking that this isn't going to be terrible. Nice. And let's see if we've got a little wine or something. Illuminating wine. There we are. Can't even see what I'm doing, so I don't know how you guys can possibly see what's going on. There we go. Nice little bit of light there. So do I want to... Let's see, do I want how much room is that really going to give us? Let's get a little bit more marble out. And let's chisel that up real quick. Nice. There we go. That wasn't exactly what I wanted to do there. Get the old dank knoll out again. Dirt selected. Like I said, I haven't completely decided. I'm kind of thinking now, I don't know that there'd be enough room there to do, like a functional room, unfortunately. I was kind of thinking it would be a neat idea. I'm thinking that's probably where it's going to end up being like that. There we go. Let's give ourselves a little bit of light out here. How much room do we have here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? We might end up doing a combination of things. Kind of what it's starting to look like to me. Is that right? Nice. I think that is going to be really, really nice. I like that. Now, the real problem is, though, see, I don't think it's going to be wide enough, is the thing. Like, the floor is probably going to start out at this level. Like, that's probably where I'm going to have the floor start. Do something like this. Really? I don't know why they keep trying. I just don't know. I don't understand why they keep trying. I mean, at this point, they've got to know that they cannot really do anything to me. So let's just let's keep playing with this a little bit and see if we can come up with something that looks nice. I love modded Minecraft. I really do, because I mean, the builder is definitely part of the mod for sure. But I also like this part of Minecraft. Because what modded Minecraft didn't do was tell me how I have to design this. So do I want to do? I think I want to do something like that. Yeah. I don't want to get too too crazy with it. I just kind of want to get an idea right now. I really want to focus on getting the... there we go. I really wanted to get that zombie out of there. What I really want to do is focus on getting the granite made. But I also want to give our igneous extruder a chance to get a significant of it amount up. But I do like the vanilla building. I do. So if I do something like that, I mean, is that really going to look like it's being held up? I'm thinking that what I'll need to do is something like this. And really just kind of make it look like it's being perched up. There we go. And again, how is that going to be for like a floor area? I'll probably need a little bit more of this to end up being built before I can really decide where the floor is. I'm actually leaning towards the floor might be up here. Yeah, I think I like that a little bit better. That looks a little better to me. Let's see, where'd our... So let's clear that. So first things first, I guess. Let's make it look like it's being held up. And let's... and I'm not really sure where I'm going to be able to... put the inner floor. I think I may need to bring it out to where the... Like, I think this is going to be the innermost part right here. Yeah, so, you know, like right here, and then I'll probably go straight down and have the floor level down here. But I may do some interior walls. Totally did not throw you. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to do much about the zombies quite yet. Come on, really? There we go. That, I think, looks pretty good. Oh, that's going to be nice. I think I'm going to like that. That looks really, really good. And it totally looks like it's being supported. Oh, I like that. I really, really like that. Now, do I want to do something like this? Ooh, possibly. Possibly. Well, how's it going to look if I try to double that up? I'm not convinced that I'm going to want it to look quite like this. Do I? Well, that's not actually that bad. So I could even, I don't know. We'll take a we'll leave it like that for now. I think that actually looks really nice. I think. What if I add a little bit more over here-ish? Oh, I think I like that. I think I do like that. This is definitely, if you'll pardon the pun, this is definitely starting to take shape. I think it looks fairly realistic as far as that's what's holding it up. But man, we are way over on time. So I'm going to, basically between episodes, I'm going to try to get this completed. Good, we've got several thousand in there now again. So I hope you guys have enjoyed playing around with me today. Hope you've had a good time doing a little more vanilla style building. I know we're using the builder here to help us with this part of it. But believe me, there's going to be lots and lots more of this, where we're kind of having to build stuff by hand. So I mean, there's a lot more vanilla style building to come, so don't worry about that. And again, I hope you guys have had a good time. Remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for stopping by today, guys, and take care.